What's up, everyone? Chris Driven. Hi, future kids. If you're watching this, this is your dad. I'm currently sitting in your mother's office. So today I dropped Karina off on her first day for vet school. And, I decided, well, since I don't have a job yet, I'm going to go over to Toyota and Honda to see if they will give me permission to film their vehicles. And because Toyota was closer on the way, I decided to stop by Claremont Toyota, which is the only closed Toyota dealership that makes sense to go to. And they basically not rejected me, but they were saying, yeah, I can go film cars like around the lot, but not get a one-on-one. So there goes that. And then it kind of discouraged me from even stopping by Honda and asking them if I have that permission. I know I should go ask, but I don't want to create a full villain because, Toyota and Honda are my two favorite brands that I'm currently and will always love. And so, my wife has a Honda Civic. I have a RAV4 right now. It's been good, reliable, and everything. And to be rejected by a Toyota, it's like kind of hurt. I might end up going to another one, but it just depends if I have the time to later on. But yeah, tomorrow I do have an interview at Acura, and that is actually going to be my second interview. So I was told that it's actually a good thing that I have a second interview, and so hopefully all goes well and I can finally start working. And it's been pretty tough moving from Texas to California. And everything has just been kind of rushed in some way because, we got married on June 7th. And then after that, it was all hands on deck to start packing, start getting ready to move, So we haven't really been able to rest and fully enjoy life a little bit. We've been trying to hang out with our friends. And then now that we're out here, we had little to no time to enjoy California. And then being that we're limited on money right now is also a difficult thing. So yeah, it's pretty tough out here, but California is beautiful, and there's most likely a chance that once Karina or your mother is done with graduating to finally become a doctor in the veterinarian field, we're most likely going to be moving out to Austin, Texas. I know everybody says here that, once you move to California, you're not going to want to leave. And I fully believe that. But at the same time, I don't think we want to raise a family out here in California. And that's not for, obviously for all the fun reasons, but maybe because of some of the negative, we wouldn't want them growing up, I don't know, around the area. Texas just feels more like home, I think, for us too. Being that we grew up. So imagine anybody from California moving out somewhere else, you'd think they wouldn't, go back home. So I'm sure everybody could understand. But obviously no hate towards California. We have 4 to 5 years to try to enjoy everything that there is to do out here. And my wife and I, we do love California, So coming out of El Paso, there was just little to nothing to do. There's just partying, bars, and really good food. And that's all I'm really going to say. I mean, some of the people are people. I mean, they're okay. They're good when they want to be, but then everybody ends up fighting each other at the end at some point too. So I don't know. Just growing up there our whole life, we were waiting to get out of there. And so yeah, the plan out here is I'm just going to be filming any content that I can get off of the Civic and the Toyota RAV4, because at this point, I don't think any dealership is going to want to accept me to go out and film their vehicles. And it makes complete sense because I was told, by the manager at Toyota that obviously I shouldn't interfere with their business. And yeah, just from a business standpoint, I mean, it's hard to just accept somebody out of the blue to come and start filming vehicles, because imagine they don't know my intentions. And even though I tell them, but that's just how things are. So yeah, after being redirected, as people say, instead of being rejected, I'm just gonna film our vehicles, our content, and just do whatever I can and work with what we have right now. So I'm gonna build the channel from the ground up there, and then I will be visiting any car shows or car meets that are around when we have the chance. So also I'll be sharing any car spottings that I do, of any cool cars that have come around in California. So yeah, that's pretty much the scoop right now. If you guys have any questions or comments, or any suggestions as to, I don't know, just anything car related, if you have questions for me, I will ask. But yeah, I just feel a little bit destroyed in a way. I hate being rejected. I hate being told no. So that's kind of like the one thing I'm like dealing with right now. I'm like, I hate being told no, but I know I have to push my boundaries and try other brands and get, comfortable with just trying everywhere else. But also at the same time, I may not even have all the time in the world, because my wife and I have our travel channel. So I also don't want to interfere with our growth. But I will post whatever I can here, and then yeah, that's very much it for now. I'm pretty sure you can tell how I'm feeling or what's going on just by like my body and my language right now. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in a later video, and hopefully everything goes well. Just hoping that I get into this Acura dealership. That's all that's also on my mind, is just worrying that if I don't get this job, I'm not sure what I'll do, because there's yet to be any other places reached out. I know I've reached out to some of the places that I really need to get into, whether it's the security at the school Karina's at. That way I can get good benefits, good pay. And then for fire cadet, I know it's part-time, little pay, but at least it gets my foot in the door to get into the firefighter field. So waiting for those two, but it has been a while. I've applied to so many other jobs besides that, and yeah, I've applied to at least 30 to 40 jobs. Obviously, all within before we moved, and then even during we had already moved, nobody's come back to me yet. So it's kind of crazy, because I really don't have a bad employee standing. It's one thing I do hate about having to rely on jobs rather than having my own business already, whether it's, our decal business or even doing YouTube. I would love to do lots of YouTube videos, like sharing the experience about being in vehicles and helping other people learn about cars. Or learning how to use their cars and how they are, in real life. So that's kind of my experiment right now, is sharing that experience. So yeah, like I said, I'll see what I can do out here. I have no excuses. We already have 2 vehicles, so I'll do my best and share that type of content. But otherwise, if you subscribe, well, thanks a lot. And trying to reach 1,000. I know I have yet to do my giveaway yet. I just didn't realize how soon, money would run out to be able to do these type of things. And I know I shouldn't be doing a giveaway yet of probably the amount that I was telling everybody, but I will still do it. Obviously, $50. But like I said, currently just waiting to get a job. That way I can get something going. And then, so yeah, the giveaway was, once I hit 500 subscribers, it would be $50 gift card or Cash App, however the person or winner gets it, and then with a free decal as well. So that's just to kind of advertise our decal business, which is Spot On Designs by Rina, Rina, and you'll just find that on Instagram. We're not on any other platform, but we're just trying to do whatever we can out here, because California is something else. I know everybody says it's expensive. We went from paying, I don't know, $2.85 more or less for gas up to, we found the cheapest gas station, which is like $3.80 something. So yeah. Anyway, enough yapping. I'll see you guys later. Peace. And stay driven. I should probably be telling myself that too. We gotta stay driven. Not only is this for me, it's for my family, future kids, and for the community, because I'm trying to do whatever I can for people. Nobody knows yet. I'm just invisible, so we'll see what the world has in store. See you later.